There's a sneaky bit of jiggery-pokery going on with James Cleverly, but that shouldn't surprise us, should it really? Stupid Cleverly has got this extraordinary twist. So we know that he's raised the cap on Tier 2 visas up to £38,000. But the real problem is in those people who are already here in jobs that are on £18,000 to £20,000, and the visas are due to be renewed. Well, clearly the renewal will be on the new terms, and the jobs that they've got, it's unlikely that their employers will raise their salary to such and will double their salary in order to keep them in the country. So they will be leaving. But of course, they have probably now, because they've had a visa for 3 to 5 years or whatever the time span was. They've probably settled here. They've got a family here, and suddenly they're going to be uprooted. This is an extraordinarily prejudicial and sneaky part of the migration plan, and it's a very restrictive policy which is going to have dramatic effects on individual families. And Number 10 told people on Tuesday that it was a fair and balanced approach, that it was not retrospective, but it would apply to renewals in the future. People always have a set length of time for their visa and will be aware that at the conclusion of that visa time, they don't have a guarantee that they'll remain in the country. Well, this visa change has happened very speedily, without very much notice, without any warning at all, and it is literally going to turn people's lives upside down, particularly those who are about to apply for a renewal. And I think it's going to have a catastrophic effect on small businesses. And I hope Madeline Sumption, who's the director of the Oxford University's Migration Observatory, says that she would be surprised if the new threshold applied to renewals. Surprised, but not shocked, I think, if that were to happen. I think she's being very cautious, and I think the language which is being wheeled out at the moment, which would take a visa, let's say, which was originally issued on the 18,600 threshold, introduced in 2012. It would to get that visa up to the threshold of 35,000. That's not going to happen, is it really?